Hello, Kainatis. Do you know about the giant in the night sky? Three stars in a line, fascinating stories, and seeing Jupiter with your naked eyes. Welcome to In Our Sky.
I'm waiting for you so I can see the stars. Where are you?
Hello, I'm here. But we will have to go outside to look at the stars and planets. It looks really confusing at first where to look, how to look, but humans have been doing this for thousands of years, so we should be able to do it as well. Step 1, go outside. Step 2, look up.
But up where?
Oh, that is a good point. Well, yeah. Roughly, we know where does the sun rise? That is the east. We know where does the sun set? That is the west. Phew, we're making great progress. So let's step outside at let's say 9 p.m. Although you can step out any time when the sky is dark and you are able to see stars. So, do you see any twinkling stars? Well, great, we are already doing stargazing. Now, let's move towards the east. But wait, there is a bright object right there, you can't miss it. See that bright object that is shining but not twinkling like the other stars? That is Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system. Congrats, you already know how to find a planet. Well, of course, another planet, because to find Earth, you just have to look down, right at your feet. We're standing on Earth. Now, let's find a way to find some stars. Let's move a little to the right of Jupiter. Keep moving your eyes a little to the right.
Three stars in a line? What is that?
Good observation. You have already found the belt of Orion. These three stars are called Al-Nithaq, Al-Nilem and Mintika. No need to worry about their names. But they are one of the easiest star patterns to recognize in the whole night sky. To the top left, you can find Betelgeuse, also known as Betelgeuse, whichever is easy. And at the bottom right, well, wait, there's one interesting fact about Betelgeuse. Scientists think that this star, which is many times bigger than our sun, can explode anytime in 100,000 years. So it could be tomorrow, or 100 years from now, or even 100,000 years from now. We never know. So just to be sure, whenever you are doing stargazing, try to find this star to make sure is it there or not. That's it, you already know a really interesting star. Betelgeuse, Betelgeuse. Now off to the next one. To the bottom right of the belt, you can find the bright star which is blue-white in color and it is known as Rigel or Rigel. Now this star is not going to explode anytime soon, but it's interesting that sometimes we can see the colors of the star. Like this one is a bit bluish in the tint. And also it is the brightest star of this constellation, Orion. Orion constellation dominates the night sky.
Wait a minute. What's a constellation?
Oh yeah, of course. A constellation is a group of stars that to us appears to make a shape. It's like connecting the dots, but in reality the stars are not connected at all. We humans, we are born storytellers. Whenever we see patterns and shapes in the sky, we want to tell stories, and that is what humans have done for thousands of years.
For many generations, people saw Orion as more than a group of stars. For 1,000 years, carried countless stories and folk tales. In Greek mythology, it is the mighty hunter in the sky. But in parts of India, it was seen as a deer surrounded by hunting dogs. In Al-Sufi's depiction, the stars of Orion formed an upright figure, emphasizing strength, balance, and dignity. More than 1,000 years ago, this Arab astronomer had compiled a list of stars and constellations in his book, the Book of Fixed Stars. Al-Sufi saw the three stars in a belt, marking his waist, while Betelgeuse and Rigel highlighted his mighty shoulders and feet. Each bright star added to the image of a giant who championed power across the sky. For sky watchers in the deserts of old Arabia, Al-Jabbar, became a symbol of resilience and courage, shining brightly in the night sky to bring them inspiration. When you find yourself admiring Orion in a long winter night, remember that you are looking at centuries of stories looking back at you, and that Al-Jabbar will continue his hearty stride for the next eons of travelers, poets, and astronomers. A giant still attending his night watch over our shared skies.
Wow, an amazing story. A giant in the sky?
Now you can tell your friends where is Orion in the sky in the winter months, find those 3 stars, look for Betelgeuse on the shoulder and Rigel on the foot of the giant. But now I want to tell you about something that you cannot see with your naked eyes. Just below the belt of Orion, you can see something interesting, a gas cloud. Astronomers call it the nebula, and because it is in Orion, this is Orion Nebula. And you will need a telescope to see this, but even a small telescope, with it you can see the fuzziness, so you don't need just a big one. But here's the cool thing. This is the place where new stars are formed. You can think of it as a nursery for baby stars, and in a similar place like this, billions of years ago, our sun was also formed. Here is the picture of Orion Nebula taken from Lahore, Pakistan. And here is another picture taken from India. See those beautiful colors, those textures? Well, whenever you're looking for Orion, under those 3 stars, try to find this Orion Nebula, or at least imagine it. This is the place which is the nursery of hundreds of baby stars.
Wow, these pictures are amazing.
Alrighty, it must be pretty late for you by now. But didn't we have so much fun? We saw a planet, Jupiter is so bright, and we also saw Orion. I really like the reddish color of Betelgeuse and the blue color of the Rigel. And if you are watching the video, come on, please go out and do some stargazing. Don't forget to look for Orion and also the bright planet Jupiter.